So, it's a week later. I haven't touched it all week. I was going to take the crossbars off, but I never got to that. I'm going to take them off today and get them welded at a different place where I have a welder that has gas and a welder that doesn't keep blowing my breaker. I'm going to do a bit of sanding on the body of the car itself. I got lots I can do, I guess, in between while other stuff needs to be done on the frame. So I gotta do everything. So I'll be all over the place with this thing. It is cold today. It is about -7 here, and I had the heat in the shop going all morning. But I think I'm gonna dress warmer because I'm cold just standing here. Anyways, we'll get to her and start off with the X-frame removal. Also, I did get proper bolts instead of these stainless steel ones. So next on my list is I'm going to put all this suspension together back here. I'm going to have to move the frame ahead a bit and line it up. And probably have to lift it with the engine crane to get everything aligned. So I'm going to take these bolts out, which separates this. I gotta pull that arm off, pull that bolt out just to get this back in. And all this is here for is when the axle's starting to do axle wrap, this whole thing doesn't flex. And it doesn't, which I don't see if it would help much, but I mean, it's Chevy engineering back in 1968, so it might help. But anyway, I'm gonna move the frame forward, and yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Come on, you can do it. Don't fall off the jacks. Come on. Oh. What's going on here? Ooh, that's gonna break. I should probably put a jack under that. I do plan to get rims for this in the future, it's just at the moment I'm too cheap to buy them. Perfect. I have to take this bolt out. Hopefully not dropping the suspension. Though it has an arm there and it is on the spring, it might be okay. I'm hoping it doesn't move at all, but we'll see what happens. I just hope I can back it out and it stays squished in there. And then I can just put the thing on and then put it back in. And it should work perfectly. Let's see how this goes. So far it's not going. I need something to push on the other side. Where's the punch? There it is. It's time for the percolator. Just tap her out. Where is the end? There's the end. Okay, don't miss a line, don't miss a line. Don't fall down either, that'd be terrible. Ah! Yeah, it's not what I was hoping was gonna happen. Okay. So the rear axle needs to come towards me. But it won't. Might have to get the old ratchet strap trick going. Mr. Leahy, where's all my brakes? Oh, yeah. Right there is where it should move in. But it won't. Why won't it? Jesus Christ! She's gonna ram us. That could have nailed me in the back of the head. Well, that worked way better than the other way. Okay, now where's the bolt? Where's the bolt? Oh, right there. Another thing I gotta do today, and this is just a random thing, is I have to go out front and start Frank, because every once in a while I like to start it, make sure everything works still, just get it to charge, back up to 12.7, let it idle for a bit, just get all the oil moving just so it runs good for when I bring it back out in the spring. Should be entertaining. I feel like the batteries are gonna have a struggle, but we'll see what happens. Okay, for the second half of this video, I'm going to be just cleaning all the rust and dirt and whatever else I can get off on the bottom of this body. I'm well aware that sandblasting would probably be the more efficient way to do this, but I am doing what is in my price range, and what I can do just by myself. Yes, sandblasting, it would make it so much quicker, so much easier for myself, but I'm not rushing this project. I'm doing it my pace, I'm doing it my way, but I'm going to be wearing my dust mask and my face shield just because I don't want to hurt my body already more than I already have. And I know I'm going to look like a nerd, and I know the people out there are going to say that I look like a nerd, but sometimes you got to look like a nerd to get your job done right. But this is going to get gross, so we'll see how it goes. Wow. Well, she's a day later. Last time I let off, I was cleaning up the body of the car with the die grinder. It ended up starting to freeze. The compressor just had lots of moisture in it. It wouldn't run right. It kept seizing, and I was getting annoyed. So I kept spraying the lube at it, kept throwing the die grinder in the heater itself. So I had ended up just giving up that night. I probably will start doing that when it's a bit warmer. It is about -4 right now, I believe, which is a little warmer than it was the other day. But I'm just going to keep going with what I got here. I did manage to get the X-frame welded up and painted. I'm going to put that in today. I think I might try and put the sway bar in. Depends if I have all the parts for it still. I think I got rid of some of the parts because I was going to replace them, which I probably should have just kept them just for mock-up. But you got to do what you got to do when you have projects. Don't scratch it. Don't scratch it. Ding! I scratched it. Okay. This happens every day. Where is the bolts that I need? Before that bolt didn't line up, and I just tried it again after walking away, and it lined up. I don't know how that happens, but it happened. It happened. I did not grab them nearly enough for the right sizes. I was looking for that. Well, we'll get the double action going on. 1, 2, 3. Nobody gets that reference of the 1, 2, 3. Watch a clip of Ozzy Osbourne presenting a baseball game, and then he proceeds to sing a song with confusion and doesn't remember any of the words. He even says that while he's singing. Are we gonna be short one? We are gonna be short one. We're gonna be short one. How did I mess that up? That's the way I wanted that to work. And now that that's happened, all these bolts are probably gonna line up. Yep. That is wasting time. Time to get it going a little faster. If I knew where the tool was. Oh yeah, that's what you want. Okay, I need to fix that. No, it won't work. My eyes are not very good anymore. Oh yeah, that flex is gone. Good. See that? Mint. Next step, I noticed that the bolts down there that are attached to the bottom of the axle, or the forelink, are not tight. So I'm going to tighten them before I forget. I had a friend in high school that just liked to bully our shop teacher. Anyways, our shop teacher would always bring his lunch in and put on his desk. But one day the shop teacher went away, and my friend walked into the class, saw that his lunch meat was there. My friend went and ate my shop teacher's lunch meat right out of his friggin' food. Back then I thought it was hilarious, but now I just realize he's a bit mean. But you know, it's just the way it goes when you're teaching high school kids, I guess. That's another project that's coming up. I gotta drill a hole here, because the original shock tower got ripped out, so I gotta drill a hole in the new one that I welded in, and then just basically put new bolts in there. But yeah, they ended up putting a bunch of washers in there, and then just kind of left it. You have to drill a hole. That's what he said. I gotta stop.